Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Alright, we're continuing on in the Endless Paths. I looked up that secret door. You have to absorb the knowledge of the guy who ran Cade Newt before I got there. Mayorwald. You had to absorb
Let's see
his
what
knowledge
lies this way.
to know where the switch for that was. Now, I have to say, I'm kind of surprised at how long this has been going. Not the dungeon, just the game itself. When I started this, I was told it was an indie game, wasn't super big. But so far, I mean, I've sunk like, I think over 40 hours into this game. We're over 30 episodes in, and the episodes are freaking long most of the time. I've got to say, I'm very impressed with how much content there is in this thing. Okay, this could either be very good or very bad.
Interesting.
Ooh. Hey. I don't think anyone really wants those instead of what they have. I mean, Firebrand's a cool weapon. Don't get me wrong. It does lots of damage. The only problem I have with it is that you have to wear these gloves for it. Of course, he's already got a deflection ring, so it's not like this would, I think, just give him 4 more deflection. Yeah. This is spell damage. Gotta keep that. I need that more than deflection. Spell damage. Melee damage, and I think he has deflection. No, accuracy. His accuracy is kind of terrible. Yeah, let's leave him with the accuracy. Durance's thing is not about being the tank. Oh, wow, this level is super small. Okay. Let's head down here, see what this is about. It's probably like the one enemy encounter in the place down here. Nope, it's Master Stairwell. 11 down to 14. I do like the look of the stairs on these things, how they all go back up.
Huh?
Okay, there's someone in this. Oh boy. The spirit of Odd-Nua? Shade emerges like a wound in the world, split open to reveal a hollow darkness. Beneath a writhing crown of shadow lies a gleaming mask bearing the visage of an older man. The silver face turns towards you, features cold and still. From within the sockets of the mask's eyes, guttering fires emit their eerie light.
Who are you? Would you abandon your king? Take up your sword! To battle! The enemy has come!
Kethrim and Fulgar, come and search the master below.
Then you are no lost soul of mine. No soldier. I have no power over you. But neither have you found your quarry. For before you is Odd-Nua, king in life of a great people. Master now of nothing.
If you're not the master, who is? Something with a longer reach, for I could do nothing outside this wretched chamber. The stone is like an anchor.
Many souls do pass from time to time into this place. The Audra draws them deep, and there they are consumed, but not by me.
Something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people as it did when we drew breath. It is an old, ancient thing. You will not conquer it any more than we could conquer ignorance. What in the world?
None walk there save Odd-Nua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
If this thing's responsible, then I can help us both. Do you destroy that which survived the end of my people? No, you will only anger it. It will drink your life like water. Here to defend my stronghold, I must defeat this creature. Threatens your world, your homes, not mine, for we are long dead. To me, it is but an obstacle, and when it, too, at last perishes, I will have my chance. Waited for so long, I cannot risk this.
But you see them. What remains of them? As the Mad One did before you. As I do. My subjects. My people.
Why have you sent beasts to attack me? What are you that I should concern myself with your life? When they have trapped me here, I cannot cross the threshold. The way is barred to me. He's out of my reach even now. They've broken it. My statue, my memorial, the vein is severed, and I am parted from the source. Still something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people as it did when we drew breath. An old ancient thing. You will not conquer it any more than we could conquer ignorance, right?
None walk there save odd.
What's down there? All the souls the paths have ever known, bound still to the Audra, waiting for their chance at rebirth or else trapped within the fragments. My son, somewhere, he must be. You built the endless paths?
The endless paths. 1,000 hands toiled to create it. But it was my voice, my will, that directed them. The great work of our age.
It would have been if they had only allowed me to finish, if they understood that from such rotted foundations could emerge wondrous achievement, that the same curse I sought to cure afflicted them in turn. My son might, from one moment to the next, be lost to me as abomination. He wants only that I should be proud of him. How can a father convince his son that he might accomplish nothing and still be the light of his life? How, if he is gone? So many hours and days spent wondering if I had been there, but a moment earlier, if I had stopped him from leaving that morning, if I had only known that I would never see him again.
Lost, treading these endless paths, these regrets, with him forever moving out of reach, into some darker place, away from me. Have they loved nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing? Wives, husbands, children? Might I not show them then the agony of it?
Is that your justification, that your grief outmatches everyone else's? What did they make of their grief? Nothing. None of them dared, none tried. I had the vision, and the people followed me. They believed, they knew what I promised, and if some can only test their knowledge, at least they contributed to our understanding. We came so close, you do not understand. The frustration of it has only festered in me. I cannot cease thinking on it. Every moment I have lost.
Have they loved nothing in
Since
all
you've
their...
died, you don't deserve sympathy. You see the hollow remnants, the empty, pointless cruelties. You do not see what came of it, the things we learned. It did not start so. How could it? I was mad with grief. I summoned workers, mages, servants. We plunged headlong into our quest. I could not see for tears. And at first, nothing. Feeble efforts, false starts, days of nothing, and all the while I was certain I was losing time. I gave permission that we should try new methods, that we should bolster our knowledge of the soul. And with these barbarous acts, we began at last to learn, to find the edges of that veil. My people told me they could find my son, but still we had not the means of extracting him, safe, intact. And at last, when the discovery was at hand, we were betrayed. All that we had paid, the lives lost, the taint upon our souls, all for nothing. They destroyed the Titan, cleaved him from his roots.
I will never see him again. Even in death, we have been more wholly separated than if I had never known him. He will have forgotten me. Have I not paid? Have they not cost me all I had?
Perhaps your son's spirit still remains here somewhere. I think the possibility does not rule my thoughts. I've been bound as surely as if they had intended it. It's an irony I have reflected upon for longer than you have walked the world, and now you think to counsel me? You mean to stay here forever? Stay till the sun falls into the sea if I must. My time will come. I will have what I want. Perhaps it's time to let go. I've tried. I cannot. The regret burns within me like fire. It eats all thoughts. You come after all this time to tell me I must forget? I will not. I must not. I am all that remains. If I forget, there will be nothing left of him. There will be. His spirit is still out there somewhere. Isn't that enough? He would not know me. What they have made of me. You will not speak of him. You do not know him. You have murdered hundreds of innocents for his sake. Would he thank you for it? No. Never. I have destroyed myself long before the people turned on me. There are deeds which scar the soul, injuries that will not mend, that will last into the next life. If I go now, he will see them. Let him judge for himself. The dark shape of Adnu's specter shudders and heaves. The air around you grows cold till frost has begun to form across the tiles. Shadows seem to draw light to themselves. And at last the glowing embers.
End, then. At last.
Form seems to unravel, darkness ceding way to frail light, and then fading entirely.
Morals.
Shroud of Mourning. 3 resolve, damage reduction on corrode and freeze. Not great.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Sure.
well, the force he was erecting there is gone, so... I'm assuming then, this last one is the final level. That, or there's an entire extra labyrinth where they kept all the souls. there
And what does the
underground
flame
river?
reveal?
Zarips. How the... We're not underground, are we? A waterfall. Well, I guess there are waterfalls underground. That's not much evidence of anything particular, but... What are Zarips doing down here? How are Zarips alive down here? And there's a lot of them. Okay, yeah, we're not going to hit them, is the problem here. What if we, just for fun...
May
Can
I
I
help?
do that? Yes.
That's it.
Ah. And kill that one.
Yeah, let's go.
These are regular Zarips.
I'm here.
They're not even champions or skirmishers or anything. They instant
Magran's
die.
fire casts light in dark places.
Warm air pulses through the aperture. Okay, there we have some skirmishers at least. Actually, no, let's focus fire on this one. And chill the area.
Yes.
Okay, champions, lots of skirmishers. Do they have any priests on the way? They do. Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, we'll kill the skirmishers, no problem. There he is. Oh, yeah, blast this area. Oh! Holy cow. That ice just did so much damage. Took 9 crush. Where does it... Yeah, Aloth killed all of them. It's not even showing how much damage he did.
Yes?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Hey.
I knew that it was effective. I didn't know that it... I mean, it looked like it dealt between 30 and 40 damage.
Nice and slow.
Even Zarep High Priests and Champions, though, are nothing at this point. They were a slight inconvenience. Like, more slight than regular Zareps as far as inconveniences go. Back before. We're like level 12 or 13 now. Yeah, 12, so... They're hardly an inconvenience at this point. I don't even have to use any special abilities or really lose any health. They just die very quickly. But what is down here? What is this place? Why is there wind? I don't think we're underground. I think we just emerged somewhere very low in the world that is exposed. It's just a guess. But that's what I'm gathering from the situation. I think we would have to be, right? Because there's nothing really down here for the Zareps to eat. The only things they could eat are likely far too strong for them to kill. So they would all
All
just
this
die.
to find feet. I should have guessed.
Why should you have guessed that? What aren't you telling me, Aloth? Stairs had to crumbled away, leaving you to the edge of a dark pit. You'll have to proceed down fully. Climbing back up may be difficult. Stay put. We're going over here first. Oh, there's more of them. Okay. Does that paralyze us? Or did that thing just fire a the High Priest just fire off a paralysis at us? I can't tell. Okay, kill that. You kill that. You kill that one. Kill that.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, I know that we've taken some actual health damage, but it's so minuscule. He has 1,400 health.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta be missing some down here.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Maybe not. Wonder what the point was, just to kill some extra Zarbs? I don't think I can get any more bestiary information on them because I've killed so many, but whatever, I'm always happy to kill them. Slow, make progress slow and treacherous. In the last stretch before the bottom, Alot steps on a loose stone, rolls the rest of the way to the bottom. Find yourself at the bottom of a wide basin. Great. Minus 25 reflex.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's hope I won't have to climb my way back up. Although the master stairwell was on the level before this, so I'm assuming there's not one down here, but there might be. Oh no. Oh no. Audra Dragon. From under a cloak of gloomy shadow lit only by the sickly hues of the Audra statues emerges what can only be a dragon. Vibrant, leaving Audra plates in its hide. Living Audra plates its hide, and the movement of its great joints is like the grinding of boulders. The dragon stretches itself up to its full height, its horns looming like towers, and then it lowers its head, turning a sharp and intelligent gaze upon you. Oh. Yeah, oh.
Here you are, nearly at the heart of the world. What a journey you have made.
You are the master below.
Yes, the master below. You have found her. Kadnua is mine, as is all that lies beneath it. How fortunate you are to learn such well-guarded secrets. All it has cost you is your life.
You have much to answer for, beast.
Don't be so grim. Were you not warned? Turn back. Beware. Turn back. Never. Not you. I have seen your Kadnua. Have seen it rise and fall and rise again. Is it still rubble and weeds, or have you made more of it?
So here before the Adirans raised a single stone. I am older than the steps which led you here. I am bound to this sorry memorial, and you are no more master of it than you are of me. But you are the only one to have come so far. I cannot allow you to leave. Not now that you have seen this place. I could question it more. Dragons do like talking about themselves. Sure. No power lies within the soul. Everything here, living or dead, knows it, feeds on it, thrives on it. Fed upon Odnu as slaves while they toiled, and then, once I had grown upon the Titan and the living veins of the world, to go from a single feeble intelligence to hearing the voices of hundreds. Perhaps that sounds familiar to you. Statue survives in part, so do I. We are much changed, the both of us. Nothing can feed upon the souls of thousands and remain the same. What will you do when the Audra's gone? What indeed? Am I to dig my way free? Follow your tracks up and out of this place? Already the Titan is not as it once was. I have a few centuries yet before the remainder has lost its power, and then I will starve. But that hardly helps you here and now. So you're trapped here. I came into this place as a hatchling. I was yet small and my wings light. You will note that I have grown. So too is the Audra weighed me down. But I am not wholly trapped, no. The mind wanders, and like your ciphers I can cast myself beyond the limits of my bones. Only my reach is far greater than theirs. All that has happened since Odnu's fall, I have witnessed firsthand. The fall of cities, the death of languages, war, pestilence, the mundane lives of farmers and kings alike. Entire days I have lingered in the low consciousness of people 100 leagues apart. But in time, always, the body calls.
And here I return. The endless tide of treasure hunters. Odnua's sorrow. I have observed 100 lives upon the surface, and all are dear to me. But the flesh reigns.
Not much Audra left. Time I, like all of these pounds, will die as well. No way to free you. That's, you know, they try to paint that as the good guy thing, but this thing has orchestrated the death of a lot of people. I can give you an escape from this life. Do more. You could do no more kill me than a mountain. Perhaps we'll keep each other company for a while, human, until your soul forgets what it once was. Okay, so this thing's a beast. We need to charge it now. It's attacking Aloth. You need to bolt. Take a shot. Everyone split up. Adragon. Oh, no. Okay. Conjure up something to keep it occupied for a moment, I suppose. It has help, of course, because why wouldn't it? Kill those. Really? What are our odds of hitting this one? Just like the last dragon, freaking impossible to hit. What are we supposed to do about that? Look, it just killed the whole party. Somehow. I don't even know what this thing's doing.
Stand still.
We haven't landed a hit, and Kana's the only one I don't know what I'm supposed to do against dragons. Do I just leave now? Because there's no point in fighting it right now or something? I do... It's so enraging, because I just...
Right.
Right, and of course I haven't saved this.
How may I help?
Why didn't they... Okay, just don't get hurt by the ice then, I suppose. I'll just kill the Zarps and leave then, I guess. All the sound is gone for some reason.
I'm here.
Hey.
I understand making dragons threatening, but if I can't hit it, if I cannot deal any damage to it, and it can one-shot my whole party, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Endurance can increase our abilities to do some things, but from 0 or 10% at best, there is no coming back. You can't just improve your to hit by 80 before that thing can kill or stun an entire party. And of course, on top of all of its insane levels of power, it's got help. And it's not like minor help, like just some normal annoying attackers. No, these are things that can area effect blast your whole party with massive, like, crowd control disruptive attacks. There's nothing I can do to stop them. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up, I guess. It's the same thing with that stupid pale dragon. Was it called the pale dragon? I don't even know what it was called. That stupid dragon up in the White March that we couldn't touch. Yeah, I know how you think about foreign colonies. I don't know, I guess we rest again. Well, that's super disappointing. I was expecting it to be something threatening, but I was hoping it was something we could fight, because, you know, the difficulty went from Zarips and constructs to death itself. We're going to the Searing Falls, because I'm pretty sure I can take it at this point. Hopefully we can accomplish something of import this episode. Like I said, I understand having high defenses, but there comes a time when your defenses are so ridiculous that no one can even do the fight unless you're the most overpowered group on the planet. Because, see, one of the annoying things that I've noticed about this game is it's not really about dice rolls, right? It averages out and then runs sort of a random number generator to see if you hit or not.
Steady does it.
Which means if you have a 0% chance to hit, you cannot hit, period. Whoa! They are here already. Set that up there. Shoot it.
Yeah.
Ow, you... Come on, man.
This isn't working!
Okay, there's the rest of them. 2 young drakes, 1 more regular drake. Let's have you guys break off from the group. You get over here. Okay, start fighting with the young drake, I believe that is. You get out the big sword and kill that. Okay, so we have a flame blight here. I'd prefer to get rid of that thing soon. Focus some firepower on it. Aloth, get back over here. Oh, flame blight's up here now. This one's not dead, but it's pretty badly injured. Even the regular drake is. He's just taking chunks out of it. Okay, drakes are dead.
That's not very helpful.
Oh. Haha. Go get 'em, boys. Alright.
Following your...
I'm here.
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah, drakes are nothing compared to a freaking real
Right.
dragon. I didn't expect them to come find me, though. That caught me off guard. And there's more of them. Why did he just go to attack on his own? Somehow that got turned on. That's why. No, not that. This. And it's dead. I'm cool with that. I get the same claws, and those claws are used for some serious weapon enhancement. Zarps.
Sure.
Okay, so there's a cave. Don't know if that's the cave I'm supposed to go in. As always, I'd prefer to clear the whole area before jumping into anything, though.
Isn't working!
It's a surprise how many dragons live near the town, though.
Where?
There it is. I knew there'd be a bigger one here. I don't like flame blights at all. Okay, good. It's dead. So everyone focus on that one. So you take another shot. Okay, that one's badly injured.
Can hold out.
This is it.
Let's go!
Sure.
Boy, there are a ton of these things. Holy cow.
I shall deal with them. That's not very helpful.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when that Drake down on the 5th level was truly a threat, when I was genuinely kind of scared of it. These things are just falling over. It's like it's not even a fight anymore.
I'm here. Huh?
There's probably a dragon out here, too. Given all the Zarips and the Drakes and stuff. Just watch, there's gonna be a dragon around here. And it's gonna ruin my life.
Let's go. Mm-hmm.
Nothing in the middle? Oh, something in the middle. Dang it, he's got his sword out. Awesome. I guess you can do a little setup before a fight, but one of the big problems with the dragon fight or something like that in this game is you can't actually. Oh boy, is you can't actually use
temple
much.
to Magran if there ever was one. That's so familiar. That's how you know she's excited.
Because most of the combat, or most of the enhancement abilities can't be used outside of combat, and there's no real fix for that.
Yes.
Well, let's just do that to them. You can take a shot at that thing. Between the two of them, they should kill it.
Yes.
Champion, there's a priest out here. Do you kill that?
I have.
Hey. I'm here. Huh? Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay. Frankly, that spell should not work in here.
Light, flame, and sound.
Okay, so I can rest in here. With the lava. Being just in this close proximity to lava would result in quick death, wouldn't it?
Stand together.
Wow, that didn't even take a hit. What kind of damage does this thing do? Oh, it's freeze damage. I didn't know that.
How may I?
Okay, they have a high priest up there. Let's kill him.
Yes?
He's still not up.
Let's go.
Gotcha. Oh, that's a
Let's
greater
go.
one. Kill that.
Very helpful.
Gotcha.
Right.
Good thing the blights are slow. They'll walk right into traps and then they can't get out of them fast enough.
I shall be discreet.
There's gonna be something worse at the core of this place, though. I know it. So what we've been fighting so far has not been that bad, and I'm pretty sure this place was meant for a much lower level than I am right now. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Is this one invincible too? Kyle the Silent. Glowing, burning spark, you human thing, you come to take my spark. Well, what's the spark? Ember, warm, glowing, beautiful. One day I will become a burning thing, bright and terrible like my spark. Promise didn't come to take your spark? Liar. Okay. Are you an actual dragon? If you are, there's not a whole lot I can do to you. No, we can hurt this thing. It's tough, but we can hurt it. Fantastic. Okay. 2 arms. No, we need to kill that as soon as possible. Fighters, get your stuff out. We'll see what we can do about that. You people split up. Just for the time being. Okay, we got a young Drake chasing him down. Blast him with what you can. The area of effect on that is not as large as the creature itself. That's not great. Yeah, we could just keep doing that. Alternatively, I could blast him with this, because I don't think he likes lightning. Disengage? What? No, kill it. Who's disengaging? Oh, just trying to get closer. Okay, it's hurt pretty bad. Do that again. They don't like the lightning. Fire on that. Get wrecked, suckers. Kill that thing. Why aren't you doing that? Okay, it's dead. I don't think that was an actual dragon. I think it was just an oversized drake.
I'm here. What?
But hey, it's the biggest thing we've killed yet. It didn't do that much damage to us either. Didn't one-tap the whole party. Okay, that's what we need. Ground with a dragon had curled around it. You find a stone. Guess it was a dragon. Stone that glows a brilliant orange. It is cool to the touch when you reach to retrieve it. Durance catches a glimpse of it, and his eyes bulge out of their sockets. He scowls, his mouth puckered as though having tasted poison. The horror's cruel jest is always known where to sink her claws to get a rise out of me. What do you mean? This stone you carry, part of the bomb that destroyed Eothas, the God Hammer. Ah, you seem angry. It's not anger, you see. I'm merely a victim of a divine practical joke, it seems, that will remain between she and I, Watcher, for only I am able to appreciate it. Alright. Is it worth anything? Ask Eothas. If you mean in terms of copper, there was a time when it might have been, but the market soon became flooded with pieces of the God Hammer, most of them no more than trivial enchantments of swindlers dabbling in wizardry, counterfeit. As if there has never been a reliable way to judge the fragment's authenticity, and the would-be judges are often Watchers, questionable as the artifacts themselves. Their value has plummeted considerably. Ask any shopkeep if he's interested, he'll try to sell you his fragment instead. What's it doing here? One wonders. The bomb blew big. It would not have sent fragments this far from the citadel. Drake must have carried it quite a distance. Or Magran merely put it here herself. Ask me on the road, Watcher. I'm in no mood for it. Alright. What happened? Bound and buried. Superstitious folk near Road's End have been acting on a rumor that the hair of a dead virgin was bound, buried alive, can cure a hollowborn. Not only has it resulted in a horrific attack against young women, but unscrupulous merchants have taken to selling bits of hair to those who don't have the stomach to perform the act themselves. Assigned Aegis Druid at the problem, they've had little success. Send the Paladin.
Keeping an eye out.
No extra loot? Oh look, it had a little treasure hoard.
How about that?
Cool, cool. Okay, so if I, not there. If I go into here to the Cyclopedia, Bestiary, Drake. Okay, so yeah, seems like he was a Drake. Middle stage of Dragon's life cycle. Drake living in a swamp, maybe shades of green, brown, and black, but this is necessitating membrane. Worms and young drakes. So yeah, he was not an actual dragon.
Yeah.
Or if he was about as weak as an actual dragon could be. Oh well. First fires, right? Yeah. Got that weird glitch again where the quest thing is staying up in the corner of the screen. But it doesn't matter because we're not going to be doing stuff much longer. I'm almost done here.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Welcome.
Journey to Searing Falls myself. This is what I found there. You know what that is? Fragment of the God Hammer. The very weapon Magran herself helped us build to defeat Waidwin in the Saints' War. Weird seeing it right in front of you like that. Before it was just stories, never seemed real. Why not feel any differently? What good does this do? Trusted the God Hammer to her followers. Perhaps she's trusting them again to end the legacy. Transformation through trial is an easy answer. I'd expect no less from my goddess. One hasn't been tried at all. Would that we were alone, I would take it upon myself to instill real transformation. One of the things I always loved about Magran is her affinity for fire, how it grows and spreads. You give me what I need, make sure people at Defiant Space support they need. Let me give you something you might need. A weapon worthy of the goddess herself. Unforgiven. So the fire's back all around the town. Also, let me check. Defiance Bay. I'm still only a hero. Oh, it's a flail. It is exceptional. That's pretty good. 20% attack speed, 25 burn damage. That's a pretty fantastic weapon.
Huh?
If only we used flails.
Sure.
Alright. Oh, right. Other thing of high import. The blade. I found all the pieces to the blade. So are there any more? Yeah, see now the fires around the city are all lit. Gotta bring hope back to people, you know?
Yeah.
Found all the pieces of this ancient sword. It would be a privilege too, not often you get lie eyes on such a fine craftsmanship. Blade will take some time, guarantee it'll be worth the wait. Finest work I've ever done, if I do say so. It's only a shame I can't take all the credit. Okay, let's get back and see what we have here. Okay, so I got an item out of that. Taxes collected. Oh, it's an S-Stock. 10 accuracy granted to an ally. It's superb. 20% attack speed bonus. Alright. Yeah, it's better than this thing. Daring explorer once heard a legend of the Angwithan tomb filled with the dead empire's greatest treasures. One of the finest smiths in the day would craft a blade worthy of his task. Descended into a place known as the Endless Paths of Otnua, was never heard from again. 23 to 33 pierce damage. How much did this one do? Yeah. It's pretty good, but it's only Kana's weapon, so I don't know if it'll make that big a difference in anything. I imagine it's probably the best S-Stock in the game, though. Then again, that Curse Sword seems pretty strong, and it is also an S-Stock. The way the soul binding on it works can really mess with you. At 22 to 31, it does a little less damage. Still very strong, though. Pearlwood Bluff. I think I still have a little time. What is this? I must not have even noticed that. Supplicant has arrived, seeking money or an escort. Yeah, we'll send you with the ranger. The Long Hunt. Sorry, not there. Not there. That's not... Wait a second, what's the Long Hunt? Is that one of my quests? Oh! This is the cliffs... Okay, this is the cliffs from Sagani's vision. Okay. Well, let's just... I assume it's just normal outside map-sized. Let's just run around, see what we can find. The bay below, waves roll toward Defiance Bay. More drakes. Ah, great. I'm not even worried about the drake. Kill these things now. Oh boy, there's a bunch. Freeze a lot of them. Okay, we need to start killing these things. Focus efforts on that. Uh-oh. Who are you attacking? Al? Nope. Get out of there. This is all... Yeah, that's fighters. Kill the drake. Oh my goodness! Kill the drake. Thank you. I'll put the blade to use. Oh, great. We have a forest lurker over here now, too. Alot's down somehow. You guys even killing this thing?
Yes?
Hey.
Alright, so we got more of these kinds of things out here. Well, let's clear them out then. Forest lurkers, primordial monsters, and drakes, I think, are far too dangerous to leave alive around Defiance Base. We saw how big that one got. Imagine a horde of monsters that size attacking the city. I hate wind blights. I hate the blights in general, but wind blights, I believe, are probably the worst. Actually, the ice blights are pretty bad too. These ones are terrible though. They're immune to cold, so that's not going to hurt them at all. Okay, I think we got the only greater one. I don't think it's going to matter, because I don't think we have time to actually take a second shot, really. Take a step back there. There's so many of them. I could send this down there. But yeah, let's get into a better position. And we'll fire this off.
La Garu beyond seek.
Did he actually just have the worst timing on that? Great.
That's it! I'll let Magran's fire bless this. I have them.
That was a lot of blights. Someone is doing unpleasant things out here if that many of them are showing up. Monthly breeze, approach the edge of the cave mouth yawns from the cliff face, only a dozen feet below your position. Okay, so there's a thing down there. We'll check that out. Oh, more Zaribs.
Let's go.
Hey,
Huh? Mm-hmm.
Alright, this area isn't too big either, because a lot of it's water. Lost item. Knocks Aloth into the wall. Aloth loses hold of the rope, begins to plummet. Without hesitation, Connor reaches out and grabs him. The weight wrenches Connor's shoulder, but saves Aloth from certain death. So later the gale subsides, you make your way to the mouth of the cave. Man, Aloth, you just keep almost getting yourself and the rest of us killed. Really giving us problems here. Now Connor's got a wrenched shoulder, probably. Oh, he doesn't. No, he does. Doesn't? Why does Eater have the wrenched shoulder? Kana's the one that grabbed him.
keeping an eye out.
Kana needs it much less. Okay, well I'm assuming this isn't a massive... No, it's a pretty small cave. I was pretty sure it was. Oh boy.
I'm here.
Darghouls are a bad sign, always. But I don't think they have any ice resistance, so let's do that.
What?
Oh right, the Vessel Slayer. I keep forgetting that works on undead. I think a Vessel, and all that pops into my head is, like golems and stuff.
I'm here.
Hello? Hello?
Sure.
that all that was in here? Just some Dargles, for some reason. Ring of the Solanon. Ooh. Ooh. That's pretty good. Ability area of effect, +1 intellect. I don't think that +1 makes a big difference. This thing would. That's a huge deal. Yeah, his intellect is 18, so that'd make it 19. Which, well, better than 18, I don't think. Because if they use the same ability rules as D&D, you have to go up by 2 to make an actual difference. 1 is just a stepping stone. Now I gotta go back to the Searing Falls to see if there was anything below or to the right of it. There probably wasn't, but I didn't even think to check. At least if I did, I don't remember doing it. Because I didn't notice that this bluff was an actual thing. I'm assuming the guy that's supposed to be out here won't show up until you actually come here with Sagani. I looked into that. Did I mention it? The Siege of Cragholt? I think I did. I said I looked it up, and it's basically a consensus that until you're basically at the end of the game, you should not deal with it. Which I think is the same thing with the dragons. Yeah, there's definitely nothing to the right of it either. Alright, well, I'm headed back. I'm going to sell a few things, we'll rest, and then prepare to head out. You know, if the Audra Dragon had Zarips, like a big horde of Zarips, I feel like it would,
say, I'm impressed.
1, make way more sense, because there were already a bunch of Zarips down there, and those are the ones that clearly worship it. And 2, would be much more manageable. But the fact that you throw not just some of those primordial things at us, but a bunch of them, and all of them can just start throwing out stun lightning blasts, what are you supposed to do? I'm not sure what it is I'm missing there. I know that you can protect yourself against these things, but Durance can only protect one person at a time, and I'm pretty sure it has to be done in combat. Yeah. So, I guess you have to have one member of the party that can kill a dragon and a horde of Zarips without skipping a beat. Is basically what I've learned. Alright, let's see what we got here. Binding. Effects. Characters hitting self are stuck. Whoa. And +2 Constitution. Well, let's take a look around then. Alright, Rings of Protection. I do have a pretty high deflection already, and my defenses, you know what? Yeah. Why can't I take it? Oh, it's a belt. Okay. Well, then I'll definitely take it. An extra knockdown. Yeah, you could take some damage resistance.
Hail, traveler.
I guess I could also use potions, but I'm not sure if they're significant enough to make a big difference when it comes to that kind of combat. Alright. Well, I guess that's all for this one then. So, we have the White March Part 2, but I read that you should not do that until later. We got the Siege of Cragholt, the Master Below. There's that dragon up in the White March, but all of those things are things I don't want to do until later in the game when I'm a little stronger and have much better equipment. And
I must say, I'm impressed.
I also need to look up if I'm missing something about those kinds of encounters to see if I'm doing something wrong that's making me not able to even harm the things, or if they're just really difficult to hit. So other than that, we've got the Searing Falls thing done. I think that just leaves Deerford Village. I should probably head back there, go to the crossing, start taking care of business out there. Deal with that ogre thing and the missing girl. Until I think once we enter the next act of the game, I believe, once you bring the information back to the woman. So I'll see at that point if that's a good cutoff point to go try to do some other things. I could always go to the White March and try to Whitestone Hollow. I assume that's part of the second thing. See if I can start doing the White March Part 2, which I might be able to do. We'll see. It just depends. But I do want to see if there actually is a way, a method, or a strategy I could use to properly kill the Aldra Dragon now, so I can finish up the Endless Paths and be able to deal with any future dragons I might encounter. Alright, but that is all for this one. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.